This is insane.
Okay.
I like how we immediately said this guy's awesome. For all things Halloween. This is Hauntformer. And today, boils and ghoulies, it is October 1st, which means we are jumping into a 1-hour compilation of spooky stores just for you. Oh yeah, and happy Halloween. Let's jump into it, shall we? Check out the young he. This is really crazy. Does she move and stuff? Is she working? Maybe not. Maybe not. No, I'm just dancing. But look at her. That is so crazy. She's really big. I mean, I know she's a pretty penny, but honestly, for that, kind of worth it. That's insane. You also have an inflatable if you don't want to pay for the prop. And you have some other cool figures. Some of the other characters and the masked people. That's sweet. Okay, so at the previous store, okay, first of all, they have a few leftover things from last year. But at the previous store, the theme was not as long as this one. This one's absolutely enormous. Oh, and they have a few other characters here. They have, like, Electrified Corpse here, who, it's lovely to see him again. Absolutely lovely. Are these actually sittable? Like, I can sit on this? Wow. What's up, buddy? Hog time. Oh, okay, and then we have a new face. This is the mutant sewer rat. Oh, okay. All right, well, you know what? He's cooler in person. I'm still not absolutely thrilled. I feel like I should be because it's a big rat, but, you know, I do like it. This theme, though, has really impressed me. This theme's really, really nice. And you even have the back to it, too. Although it is weird this part has no characters. Strange. Strange, strange. We saw him before, but we have not seen Two-Faced Teddy. Who's cool, and honestly, for a budget prop, I can't really complain too much. Too much. There's even Art the Clown, the Santa art in the box. Which, how cool is that? And Cerberus. The boxes feel weird. What the hey? Twisted Grandma. Cool, cool. Alright, they have a good amount of stuff in box, so get out there now and grab your stuff. They have another Ringmaster. I wonder if they have any more of the little items. That's what I'm always seeking out. Because, like, the animatronics are usually accounted for, and everyone films that stuff. But what's the stuff that most people don't see? That's what I'm after. Oh, here's Art and Victor and Emily. Have them overstocked from last year. Got a Ghostface blow mold. The Martian from Mars Attacks. Nice, nice. Crypt Keeper. Sam. Oh, Halloween. Michael Myers in the Halloween 2 Pumpkin Skull. I love that thing. Beetlejuice section. Ooh, look at the Art the Clown statue. All right. I'm not the biggest Terrifier fan, but that's a great statue. Amazing just how in such a short time Art has just blown up to huge proportions in the horror world. Oh, and look at the Mummy from the Haunted Mansion. I think we've seen this before, but it's still really nice to see again. Not as many signs at this location. Interesting. And we have our typical Nightmare Before Christmas and kind of the gothic decor section as well. Also, I do appreciate that they made the Glenda along with the Glen. And also, look at this Annabelle. It looks a lot better. It's actually pretty creepy. I have to point this out. What in the world is this? Where did this come from? Hanging vampire? Is this just a random new thing? $33? I've never seen this before until literally right now. It's like such an old school thing. It looks so neat. The detail on it. Ooh, it's creepy. Completely random. Nice, Spirit. Very nice. This one also looks new too. I can't say it looks good, but it looks new. Oddly, they do have a pink bling one, and it has a voice changer and a bling knife. And then you could just get the bling knife. You could also get the regular Ghostface knife. I've had a lot of people ask me about where I got mine. This is it right here. This is it, the buck knife. They also have Michael Myers and Dykel Dyers and Michael Flyers. Well, some of these are a little morphed out, but you have the H1, the H2, the H18, and then, oh, no. Oh, okay, they do have the Ghostbusters walkie-talkie. That doesn't work. Wow. 3 for 3. I will show off the ghost trap though, because this is pretty awesome. It's about $50, but it pops open, makes noise from the movie. They also have the proton packs, which are very nice. And look at this sweet jacket. That is awesome. Okay, this guy is new to me. Oh, he's got a lantern. The Lantern Keeper. He just looks a little too plasticky for my liking, but I like that he's maybe more than anything this year very Halloween-y. I will give him credit. I also do like his drip. He's got some cool clothes. I also see another character I've yet to see. Owl Beast. Okay, Owl Beast is actually substantially big, which is in its favor. Got a big wingspan. I still don't know if I can say I really love it, but at least I'll give you that it's definitely an eye catcher, which is nice. I just hope we get a different owl. Well, we have the Scooby-Doo theme now accompanying us as we look at the Art the Clown baby. He's honestly kind of cute. And also this animated zombie baby. Check him. And a Michael Myers. Honestly, this is a kind of a throwback one, just a little bit. Oh, we have the Barbed Wire Girl. I actually kind of liked her, and Leatherface, and Chucky, and the Frankenstein mom. Okay, so we have a good amount of zombie babies here. Oh, and look, Jack the Reaper. What's up, buddy? Okay, so we already saw these, and I actually kind of like it. I'm not fully sure of my opinion because it's cool, but it's also like a baby head. But then there's this, which I've never seen before. It's a foam-filled latex double... it's just called latex skull. It's really, really quite strange, but I kind of like it. But it's very odd. Huh. Interesting. Oh, look at this, the gargoyle guy. Looks like a little imp monster. Gargoyle skeleton. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. What do we have here? A demon skull? Okay, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty sick. I like how it's like split. And the busts. Love all of these. There's another one somewhere. I really wanted to find some new masks too. Will I? Probably not. I don't know. Momo, old man, a big-nosed guy, a zombie. This one looks new, but I can't really say I'm excited about it. Yeah, you have to play I Spy with the masks sometimes. They do have a new Terrifier Art the Clown from Spirit. It's definitely not as good as the other one from Trick or Treat Studios, but I guess it'll do. This is a interesting little guy. I like how it's just called Talking Creature. It's 45 bucks. They don't even know what that is. It's pretty freaky. And I do have to point out these cool pumpkins. Foam-filled latex. That one's actually pretty nice. You're kidding me. They made a Nightcrawler costume for kids? What in the world? I love how your kid can be Art the Clown, or if that's too much, maybe your kid can just be being attacked by Art the Clown. That's good enough. Also, this jersey. Take a look at all of these Ghostface they've got. They got the bleeding one, which is like a OG classic if you were a kid in the 2000s. You have the Devil Face from Dead by Daylight, and in the same respect, the Masquerade from Dead by Daylight, which is kind of cool they included that. Chrome Face, Bloody Ghost Face, Light Up Ghost Face, and maybe the best one, the 25th anniversary Ghost Face with the sparkly robe. I get a lot of Ghostface comments. This is the recommendation from yours truly. Do they have the costume? Well, we're in the kids section, so I don't see it off the top, but I hope they would get it in. I was looking for new masks, and I did find at least one. This zombie. Now, it's admittedly not the best mask, but I actually kind of like it, and I really like the eyes. So that's fun. This is also pretty wild in the Megan section, where they actually have a mini Megan doll. They have the paper cutter machete from Megan with the Megan logo. Pretty wild. Okay, this is super sick. This is from the Friday the 13th video game. This is the retro, like, NES Jason mask. I know they're also getting the Savini mask, and I'm still waiting on the Jason universe, but this is pretty sick. I like this. And they have some new stuff added to the Terrifier section, including these funny little Christmas glasses that he wears. It's pretty cool. Pin and iron set. They even have the saw from the first one. It's still wild we don't have a saw, like from the movie Saw. The sword, Sienna's sword. The table leg, interesting. Piano. What was I just saying? Pajama lounge pants. A tote bag. It's a nice bag, actually. I like the artwork on it. You have a Art the Clown bag. I think we've seen that before. Plushie, Santa art plushie. We've seen this before. Here is a Art the Clown half mask with the hood and the mini hat. That is actually pretty sweet. And this little shoulder sitter. Let's see if we can get him to do something. Come on, Art. Come on, Art the Fart. I don't even know where the try me button is on him. But I guess he makes noise, and maybe... Is there a motor in there? Yeah. Come on, Art. Oh. Okay. So he has the same audio as the animatronic. That is pretty darn sweet. Even have some flannel jackets, jerseys. They really love art this year, don't they? This is a legit question. Like, I really like this Jurassic Park stuff. Like, look at that hat. That is a sick hat. And this little bag with the dinosaur in it. They even have, like, the work shirts. How cool is that? Here's my question. Will we ever get a Jurassic Park animatronic? And I hope that answer is yes. I really do. Of course, the day before I receive it in the mail, they get the Poltergeist clown in stock, because I thought that it was going to completely sell out because it kept selling out online for some reason. So I bit the bullet and ordered it. And of course, now they have two at my local store. But how awesome is this? Like, I know it's technically a plush, but I admit it's not life-size in context of the movie, but it's pretty darn big. It's a good enough size, and the face has all of the detail of the Poltergeist clown. This is really creepy. I've been waiting for this for so freaking long, guys. This is so great. Please continue to give Poltergeist love, spirit. It's really a gem. Please. Also, it looks like they're protecting his eyes with tape, but this is a Tulu or Cthulhu plushie. It's really cool. It's also very soft. I really like it. A few other straggler things of note. I've talked about this head before, which is cool. I've talked about this before, which is neat. They also have this doll head for 40 bucks. Actually pretty creepy. I would have liked a ventriloquist dummy head too, but I will suffice with this. But a ventriloquist dummy head is about that size. Nothing too crazy to report in this section, but in the masks, there are a few new ones, including this Frankenstein monster officially licensed. Here it is next to the Trick or Treat Studios one. I actually don't mind it. It actually is a fine looking Frankenstein monster. And really cool, they have this Yeti. I really like this Yeti mask. Let's see how much they're asking. 70 bucks for the Yeti. That's pretty legit. I feel like I've seen this one before, but it's still cool. White metallic ghoul. And then also they have this Sandman half mask. That's really sweet. In terms of new masks, this looks pretty new to me. This is called the Carver Clown. Looks like he's got a skeletal jaw. Pretty gory, actually. 60 bucks for the Carver Clown. I quite like that. But I think what I'm about to show you takes the cake. Obviously, if you are me, there is this one, which is kind of spiky, but that's not it. It is this. Holy smokes. Light up cyborg mask. This is so freaking sick. And how much? 50 bucks for the cyborg. That is so awesome. I think I'll also point out this like 3 skull pack on a rope. That's pretty cool. 23 bucks. They come in different shades. Oh shoot, and look at that. Zombie Babies Creepy Kit. It comes with a little pacifier, or a little bottle, excuse me, blocks, and yeah, and a little cloth. How cool is that? That's 30 bucks. And honestly, it has the perfect baby to go with it. I still really like him. I like the new Ghost guy too. So we've seen this before, but I've never seen this. I actually really like this. 25 bucks. This Vacuform Classic Chucky. This is really cool. I may have to pick one of these up. I do have the Glen or Glenda. I don't know if there's even a Tiffany available. And I think I might have this. I can't remember, but this is way better. This is by far the best one they've made. Yep, this is a very good sign. Wow. Wow. They have a freaking monster army here at the Home Depot. And an army of gravestones, headstones, up and down the wazoo. Look at these. Really solid. These are so great. I have to point these out because they are truly the best of the best as far as I'm concerned in the haunt world. Statues, figures, a headless statue, absolutely incredible. We have to look at all of these props. I think we're just going to work our way over. You can hear a thunderstorm outside. It is a spooky vibe. Let's start with the witches. Oh, look, she's got a possum. They have a nice bubbly cauldron. To be honest, this is one of the most tame items of the year. It's, you know, there's not too much to report. It's witches with a cauldron. We've seen that so many times. I'd like to move on to some more exciting things like the ogre. The troll, technically. Troll, sorry. Check him out. Oh my gosh. What a huge hulking character. $250 for the troll. Giant, 8 feet tall. How awesome. Up next, Oh, he's still going.
I sense the presence of unsuspecting souls.
This is the Guardian of the Gourds. 130 for him. Look at all the spider webbing. They really put the detail work in here.
Closer and embrace the shadows that dwell within.
You know, I was admittedly not crazy about this with the pictures, but it's growing on me. Pun intended.
For you have trespassed into my domain.
It's pretty cool. All right, up next we have the Raven, which is basically the Plague Doctor
Winds of fate,
redone.
whisper my name and empower me with the forces of darkness.
Whoa! Oh, I almost just got hit in the face. 200 for this guy. Also, don't climb on him. And look at the Scarecrow. Oh my gosh. Oh. 2 times. Wow. I'm not crazy about the voice, but he has a long activation, which is pretty cool. Let's turn on the Worry Crow. Look at that. That is spectacular. That's giant. The price on him is $400, which honestly, that's pretty solid considering the massive scale of the thing. It looks great. Here we have the Dragon. Now, I've been outspoken that I'm not crazy about dragons for Halloween, but I have to eat my words because this thing is incredible. Also $400. But look at that. And it lowers its head. How sick. That is really cool. Yeah, when they say detailed sculpting on the thing, they are not kidding whatsoever. Here's an old friend. This is the Fear Valley Wolf. I actually have this guy, so I can attest to the fact that this is one of the best animatronics that they've done. Absolutely incredible. Cujo. I call him Cujo, but he's great. $200 for the wolf. And then we have the horrifying Hickory. $280. Kind of a quiet character. No audio to be heard, but I really love the face. I think I like it more than the one from last year. Has some nice detailing throughout as well. And it lights up, of course, on the inside. Here we have the Zombie Barber. He's a little quiet. $130 for him. I believe his arm moves. Yep. There it goes. He's got 2 shaving razors. Kind of a Sweeney Todd-ish character. Very cool. Here we have the dog with the hard eyes. So we actually have like a whole skeleton family. We have the apt-controlled skeleton. We have the dog. We have the cat. Check him out. That's actually really neat. That's really neat. And of course the giant Skelly. Home Depot's OG monster. Here is the Zombie Trio. $200. They all come apart if you want. You can have them horizontally or vertically displayed. They remind me of the zombies from Plants vs. Zombies if they talked. That's really sweet. All right, we're gonna move over here to the Fiery Reaper. I'm not crazy about the ones with that kind of mouth because you hear the clack, but I love this flaming scroll. That's sick. $180 for him. $180. Pretty cool. Okay, this thing is super awesome. In person, it is way bigger than I thought, than the pictures online. If I just turn on the Cursed Clover, the leprechaun, put my hand up, look at that. That is insane. $180. That is honestly well worth the price. And he's got a little gold pouch in his hand. That is sick. I love that. Wow. Check that out, folks. And then next to him, we have the Grave Robber. Here he is. He reminds me of that that monster from a few years ago, the Boogeyman, I think it was. He has a jump scare. I'm waiting for it. I will admit that was a little underwhelming. Also, the thing is they have such a long phrase that when they're activated, by the time you walk by, if it's in some kind of a haunted display, you don't really see the jump scare, which is unfortunate. And there is the Skelly activated. You can see his eyes moving around and blinking. I have to do the Cursed Clover one more time. This thing is insane. I'm just a big Leprechaun fan in general. I love the movies, and I just love the character of the Leprechauns in general. How sweet is that? And despite popular belief, I know that leprechauns are St. Patrick's Day type of thing. They are Halloween-y as well. They kind of go with goblins and ghouls and the like. All right, anyway, I've nerded out enough. Let's look at some of the other characters. Kind of these side little monsters. We have the light-up skeleton, looking great as always. The corpsed skeleton, which looks fantastic. And this thing, I don't know what this is. It's called Wraparound Skeleton, but it is so cool and so weird. I love when Halloween is willing to embrace the weird side, because it's totally the weirdest holiday by a lot. So I just love when it just embraces this. It just goes crazy, yeah. Go for it, baby. It has a snake-like kind of skeletal structure. And then here is the demon with a light-up, fiery kind of light system going. That is too cool. That is too cool. I want to look at all of these because they're so darn neat. But I'll start over here real quick. They have a nice little display with the witch hats and everything, with the tombstone, and then some of the Jackos. Just fantastic. This is a $60 Jack Skellington and Zero statue, and this is really nice. If you're a Nightmare Before Christmas fan, that is so cool. You have the Reaper here with the wings. These are molded plastic, but they look like stone just about. Plague Doctor. And then this might be the best $40 statue with no head. Looks like something straight out of an old cemetery. Love it. Absolutely love it. And then an owl. Owls are always slept on for the Halloween season, and I'm glad this one's around. Down here we have some more jack-o'-lanterns. This one's not working, but I assume I can piece it together in my head what it does. Same with all those guys. We've kind of seen those Jackos before. Have a lot of characters in box right now, including the Leprechaun, which I'm so tempted to get. That is special. That is special. We have some more monsters here. Can't hear them very well. It's kind of loud. But these are cool. Kind of classic staples of Halloween. Jack-o'-lantern and skeleton. We have some moving skeletal hands, which is awesome. We have, let's see, up here, mummy cat, jailbird dog, skeleton dog, pumpkin dog, ghost dog. A minion. Do I dare press the minion? I think it runs around and stuff. Yeah, I figured as much. And a Jack, which plays this as Halloween. I can't believe it that it plays this as Halloween. And then we have a little bulldog. Kind of a cute little guy for 30 bucks, 29 bucks. Here is a animated clown with a face ripper feature. I always like these. Ooh, he's ugly. You might need to work on that, my friend. Yeah, put the mask up, thank you. And then here's the little rabbit on the trike. I think we've seen this enough. I've done all my little videos that I can with these. It's fun. And they also have a skeleton. I keep saying skeleton on a tricycle. Oh, no, you watch out, buddy. You just slammed into something. That's been around for a while too. Here we have even more little creatures, little puppy. A crow, black crow. And a bat. Ooh, I like that one. Upside down. That's a fun one. Only 17 bucks too. Snake. Some of these still have the pull tab you have to pull out. There's the snake. Lights up, makes sound. Oh, look, a jackalope? What in the world? That is sick. If you don't know what a jackalope is, it is a, it's like a rabbit, deer. What is a jackalope, actually? I'm having second guesses about my understanding of this very bizarre creature, but they are really fun. There's something of a cryptid. And then here we have a dragon. Skeleton dragon, and I guess their skeletons are green. Yeah, I guess I could buy that. And then we have the cat. Love that. They've kind of taken these same few animals, and it looks like they've dirtied them up or added a little bit of color to them to keep them fresh, because I remember these being very pale white before. Oh, and they even have a T-Rex. Now that is a baby T-Rex if I've ever seen one. But still very nice. Here is the wolf, which has been around since I was a fetus. Yeah, I'm just kidding, but it has been around for many years. And then we have the worry crow as a miniature figure, which is great. And the reaper as a miniature figure, which is super cool. Somehow, I don't mind Home Depot leaning into their lore and their history a bit. These are just nice little things to have. They even have a Dean the Deathologist miniature. That's pretty fun. I wish they would bring Dean back, though, as a life size. That is super sweet. I also did not point out this giant gargoyle and that archway, which has the souls in it. Twisted Souls archway for $250, and the gargoyle is $100 and lights up. That is dope. We are almost to the end. I know, it's so sad. But there's so much to look at. The witch, the skeleton. There's even a little girl on a tricycle. And this little creepy girl. Some lights. I'm kind of going through this a little quickly because I see 3 characters that I really want to talk about. Those are nice. All right, let's get to it. I've been waiting. This is something that little hauntformer only dreamed about. This is Stripe from Gremlins. Debatably one of the biggest influences on me as a little tyke. This is awesome. Check out Stripe. How sick is that? Do they have any in stock? I don't even think they have any in stock. It either hasn't come in yet or they've already sold out. I'm gonna guess they're still waiting on the stock. He looks pretty darn good. You know, he's not Trick or Treat Studios quality, but you're also paying $180 for a animated one, so that's cool. We also have Tiffany Valentine, aka the Bride of Chucky. I don't know if she's working. They don't have her on. And then over here we have the new Scarred Chucky, who I gotta admit, I prefer the original look of Chucky more. And I have that one from last year, but this looks pretty great. The detail is all there. These are each $230 for Chucky and his bride. Last thing I guess I'll point out is over here, some more skeletons and the kind of pitted skeletons. But really, these are the ones I wanted to talk about. They call these the pixie skeletons, I believe. Evil pixie. Very cartoony, but I really do like these a lot. And that will kind of, we're going to end on a high note with these. And just in general with Home Depot's lineup, because Home Depot is always willing to do weird, different things. A leprechaun, a pixie, Stripe from Gremlins, a dragon. You know, I gotta give them respect. This is an awesome lineup for what is debatably one of the titans of the Halloween world right now, go to your local Home Depot and check it out for yourselves. Oh my gosh, they have it. The Generac generator. $8.99 is not bad. Oh, yeah, there's this stuff too. Okay, pretty cool. All right, that was the video. Okay, I guess we actually have to look. I will start this video off by saying I'm not super excited about Lowe's. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. Who is that? Sorry, DJ. Who is this guy? Oh my gosh. Whoa. The illusionist? Where has this guy been?
I'm not hyped about Lowe's.
Yeah, until I saw this guy.
What? Are you kidding me?
Wait, he's like rubber. Do you feel that? He's like freaking rubber.
Okay.
This is insane.
Okay.
I like how we immediately said this guy's awesome. Look, he's a baller. He's got shades on.
Yeah, we literally said.
What is he holding? A cauldron? Okay, this is next level. I immediately take back my words about Lowe's. That's awesome. That's awesome. He's invisible. I'm not even excited to look at anything else now. Where has this thing been? Has this even been online or anything?
No. That's awesome.
Whoa, look at that. They got him in box right there.
Get him. You have to.
Okay, let's see what. Oh, like this plant does something. Check that out.
Welcome. For in this bubbling cauldron the ingredients to eye of newt and venomous goo. A potion is crafted with evil intent.
Is that the clown?
Like that.
That's a fun idea. The execution is questionable, but it's a fun idea. Here's the scarecrow. It's pretty big. $3.50 for that. Oh man. That is so cool. That is so cool. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. This guy's cool because he's only $100 and he has a cool animation. Oh, his head's not plugged in or something. Still, for an affordable prop, you could do a lot worse. There's a caretaker. And then there's the massive $4.50 vampire. I gotta give him, that is really neat. That is really neat.
Pro actually said it.
It's alright, little buddy. The Bluetooth thing. Oh, is this,
Enjoy your
Oh.
own music, played by the spookiest DJ.
Alright, that's a
in the
fun one.
graveyard.
I do like that
Just
one.
pair your phone or device to DJ Webs, and he will spin your favorite musical webs till the break of dawn.
What's this one do? Oh, the timekeeper.
Don't let the ghouls and ghosts in the graveyard miss out on the
Whoa.
Okay.
Wait, I didn't know it did that.
Okay.
Since when did it do that?
Oh my god.
Wow. I didn't know it did all that. Well, we already saw him. Alright, Lowe's, I gotta take a little bit back of what I said. Okay, here we have, I don't know what this is gonna activate. Oh, Emily and Victor. They definitely come kind of poorly timed after the spirit ones. Also, for video purposes, I can't see the Victor very well. Oh, and there's Frankenweenie. He's cool. There he is. He's 120 or 130, excuse me. The others are 280. Here's some tombstones that they got. Here's a Haunted Mansion bust. Good looking bust, but I don't remember that character very well. Oh, here we have hitchhiking ghosts. Oh, you play them separate? Oh, they individually light up, maybe? That's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. I'm glad the Haunted Mansion stuff's selling well. Oh, and that lights up. Oh, and there's Big Jake.
Oh my gosh, it's got the footsteps on the stairs.
Huh?
Look at the projection.
Oh, it's the footsteps. Whoa. That's pretty baller. Good job, Lowe's. Good job. I am a little underwhelmed by this. I don't know why they're not full size. Seems like they were really close on that.
Yo.
Yeah, we already saw him. You're like, that was so 20 seconds ago. Yeah. There we have Emily and Victor. Oh, this is cool. It's Frankenweenie, and is his name Victor too? Every Tim Burton character named Victor. Oh, look at the Beetlejuice house. That's cool. Did you see that? I mean, it's from Beetlejuice, which instantly makes it worse, but, you know. Huh? But it is cool, but it has the pumpkins out front. That's how you kind of know. That's from, yeah, Big Jake. Master Gracie book. Okay, there's Mickey, he died. And then we have Casper the Friendly Ghost. And then there's the Master Gracie thing. Now it's flashing the lightning, but it's too bright in here to actually see what it's doing. I really like that. They have a cute little Frankenstein inflatable. They have a good amount of outdoor stuff. I do like the Casper. Casper kind of slept on. I do like it. Oh, he's got a pumpkin behind his back. That's fun. All right, Lowe's. All right, Lowe's. All right. Then you got the Froggy's Fog and the Fog Machine. I see you, and the Bride of Frankenstein here. Okay. You got a lot in stock. I'll give you credit. Maybe you're stepping up to the plate. Maybe you're stepping up to the plate. I got to give you. Oh, they have a green skeleton, pink skeleton. Here's another tombstone. Enter if you dare. Okay, that brought it down a peg. The Illusionist is... I am flabbergasted about that thing. I did not know that existed until literally right now. It's absolutely insane. This is the best time of my life. Okay. Well, we're here with a cast of characters. We have Jaden, aka Jaden's Videos.
I'm not here.
And we have Ryan,
Howdy.
who's just here.
I'm just here.
And we're looking at the Target Halloween. Now,
Yeah, Ryan doesn't care.
it's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. The aim of the game for me is twofold with Target. One is its nostalgia bait, because this reminds me of like the 90s very brash Halloween stuff. I like it. I like the bright colors. The pumpkins are whatever, but the signs are really where it's at. I really like the cat one. There are other little things that are little cute things. There's like little light up blow molds and whatnot.
No, these aren't just
That's-
little cute things. They're the best things here.
They're pretty great. But that's only one half of why I'm hyped about Target. The other half is that they are giving love to the aliens. You have one alien, you got two aliens, you got three aliens. If we turn here, oh look, there's a pumpkin. Boom, there's another alien. And if we walk over here, you can see they're still setting up. So don't worry, there's gonna be more videos at Target. Don't you worry. But if we come over here, they have a lot of hanging characters. And look, they have a witch and Dracula. Boom. Another alien.
I am enjoying your activity of trick and or treat.
Here's Dracula. Now their phrases are questionable, but they're here, and that's what's important.
Happy Halloween, my little ghoul.
And here's the Wolfman.
Werewolf.
Also, when there is a this.
Okay, Ryan doesn't know the lore, so he needs to hear it.
Okay, well, hang on. I'm doing the mummy.
Trick or
Where is it?
I am not a jack-o'-lantern. My name is Louis.
Very nice.
Lewis is a
Did you
running
see the
gag.
Lewis merch over there? It's so stupid.
There's
They're all
Lewis
made
merch.
There's little
Oh my
birds
gosh! And
that-
I sorry, there's an alien thing. First of all, there's this alien, which is great, and they have these cool retro masks, which is fun. This is like little toddlers going to like Chuck E. Cheese, and then there is this mask. Wow, just wow. This is blacklight alien mask. That's pretty darn cool. Oh, they also have, look at that. They have a Bigfoot suit and a gorilla
From SpongeBob.
from SpongeBob. Wow. I'm absolutely floored. Now you can recreate the Patterson film from your own home. It is a kid size, so you're gonna have to get your kid in it. But then you can freak people out and make everyone think that there's a walking ape man that people will be obsessed over for many years. I do like these little things. I like, one thing I give to Target is their stuff has character. You see it and you go, you know, good or bad, that is a Target item. And I respect them for that. Like, look at that. Like, where else would you find that? He's tweaking out. He's absolutely tweaking out. As are we.
Yeah. Why is it gotta make me worse?
Oh, there's a movie projector up there. This is just the overview, folks. There's going to be a greater in-depth video. Stuff's just going off. Stuff's just happening. Look at all this. Like, look at this witch. Look at this witch with ghosts flying around. This is nuts. What is this? Oh my gosh. And look, this wreath. Oh, look at the wreath.
Okay, that is cool, I'm not gonna lie.
That's what got
That's the
Ryan.
purchase.
Oh, look at the green headstones.
Is that a phone?
And yeah, it's pretty neat. They have all these skeletons. They have a snake. They have these potion bottles, which is pretty awesome. A poison bottle and stuff. And more green things. I love neon green stuff. Okay, Target, we'll be back for more very soon. So stay tuned. Okay, on this side of the wall, they have some cool things. First of all, the paper skeleton. I love the designs of these. Look, I get it. Paper Halloween decorations are pretty corny, but they have such a like nostalgic, old-timey quality to them that I just love. Like, even the trunk-or-treating decorating kit, even though I kind of have the persuasion that trunk-or-treating might be killing trick-or-treating, which is a topic for a different time. I absolutely love these. Look at these old ghosts. How great. That is super fun. I really like all these paper goods. They're like the old Bastille items, if you know what that is. We're gonna keep walking. They have some mugs. They're really into this Lewis thing, man. Like, I admit it was kind of funny the first time, but oh my gosh. These are cool. They have like a roster of like characters now. Just interesting. I also see this robot mask, which does light up. Check that out. It's pretty cool. We also have here a full-size skeleton. Oh, he almost just whacked me in the face. Oh, he's gonna do karate? Is that what we're doing right now? Is that where we going, bro? Okay, actually, I'm gonna let him go, but he's got very interesting movement. I also really wanted to point out this because I quite like it. It's a monster wreath. Reminds me of Nightmare Before Christmas. But that's a fun one. There's also this. Interesting. The price on the skeleton is $180, but if that's too much, they also have a mini skeleton.
I tell you, I'm so unlucky. Even the black cats get scared when I cross their path.
And this little guy will run ya $60. Okay, so a little bit cheaper. We also have the doorbells here. Doink, I bet you do. That's cool. I gotta give it to Target. They always have such a unique style when it comes to their items. Let's take a look at this film projector. Creature Feature Films. Does it actually project? Oh, it does. It's projecting something on the wall. Oh, a skull. Y'all see that? How cool. 30 bucks. And then they also have this, ooh. That is pretty awesome. That's pretty legit. Oh, this guy's getting excited. He wanted to be in the video. Well, okay. Interesting. Interesting. The skull frame is 25 bucks. What am I looking at? I'm confused. I kind of liked that, but I don't know why. That was the most, like, passive-aggressive jump scare I've ever seen. Oh, he's going again. Okay, all right, we saw you. It's his turn now, and he's not really doing too much. Wow, that has a long activation. Here's the phone. I think we've seen these enough to get the gist. In this case, I kind of prefer the tech digital phone over here because, I don't know, it's just a little more interesting. Yeah, I kind of like that one a little bit more, and that's 18 bucks. And so is this one. So there you go. Clash of the Styles. I think this is a candy bowl, which is honestly a pretty cool candy bowl. You also have this skeleton, which I like. Ooh, gonna make me... Oh. Okay, we're good, we're good. The pumpkin bowl. And there's a ghost. I'm guessing it does something similar, but it's probably gonna move its arms, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Gotta give you props, Target. You're doing some interesting stuff. Here are a bunch of different blow molds and different characters. Oh, they actually make noise and stuff. Alright, let's get the ghost. You know, we're so close, might as well complete the gauntlet. How cool. You have these little stakeable things as well. We basically have seen almost this whole wall. Last thing I'll show are these outdoor decorations. Now, there's nothing really too new with these. It's just merely the style is different, which is kind of nice. Like, these little ghosts are honestly kind of fun. And yet some spiders and skulls and all that good stuff. So there's that whole wall. Let's go ahead and flip it to this side. A little less exciting, but still cool. These pumpkins, I like that they look more realistic. And they come in a variety of colors. You have ribbons and little witch hats, things for wreaths, I suppose. Caged pumpkin candles. And this rather large witch hat, which lights up. I'm guessing you can hang it like so. Whoa, that's cool. Very light. You also have this wreath, which looks kind of creepy. Looks like a shaggy dog. More wreaths. Wreaths. Planter. Some plants in general. This guy is kind of cool. Look at him with the little fungus and stuff coming out of him. Witch shoes. More wreaths. And then you have these little lights. That's a cool one. What about our ghostly friend? Very cool. All in all, this is some neat stuff. Nothing too amazing. Oh, the boo. That's a very bright, guessing that's LED. Sick. Well. We've seen a lot of Michael's Halloween thus far this year, but they have dropped even more, including the Dead Regency collection and the Iridescent Moon, I think it's called. And there's another one, like an Alice in Wonderland one, coming soon as well. You can see all this on their website. Of course, I track this kind of thing. But we're going to take a look at it because this stuff is really neat and new. And I'm really hoping that these art things are not AI. Can you tell? I'm not totally sure at this point, but I hope not. Ooh, look at the little rats. Those are fun. $10 each, I believe. Not too bad. Not too bad of a price. Different little styles, I suppose. Ooh, we have a creepy woman holding a skull here. Almost like a grave, if you will. We have, again, more cat. This looks a little more AI generated to me than that, so just saying. We also have a skeletal kitty on some books. Very, very nice. Some crystals in a type of cauldron thing. Kind of a creepy image of a witch. Same kind of image. Sorry, we're cursed. Okay, that's funny. It's got this little felt thing to the sides. And even an hourglass. I do love hourglasses. The little passage of time. How cool. Piles up on the little skull's head. We also have some more. Ooh, I really like this sheet ghost. That's nice. Ooh. Oh, and I love that too with the black cat. I may like that even more. I like the one with the candle though. But again, just it has that computery look. This one's a little more brushed on. I quite like that. It's very Halloween-y. And we have witch rules and things of that sort. Stay scary. You too. Unmarked grave. And again, like a book stack with a witch's hat. The bat room. And even a little kitty. And I think the eyes light up on that one. So there you go. And then more stuff. Okay, this definitely seems AI. That has to be AI generated. I'm pretty sure. Same thing with the crow. I mean, the pillows are soft, though. I'll give you that. The pillows are soft. But, yep, it's just a thing now. Got all the black cats. So many black cat and crow things, your head will spin. Although that might be the point. That might be the point, actually. Till death do us part. Okay, see, this stuff I'm not as intrigued. Like, the thing taking a bubble bath, the skeleton. Doesn't even smell like anything. Oh, the little bone skeleton dog is cute. Little drum and guitar band. I like this lamp is nice. And got a few more things. Got a little painted on with some glitter that's never going to come off in 6,000 years. Dancing little skeletons. Very, very nice. And what's with all the things on the toilet? This trend has gone completely over my head. But, c'est la vie. What's up here, guys? What is going on? Okay, we have a skeleton monkey with a tail. And here's the thing. It's kind of stupid, but it's so weird that I kind of like it. The skeleton doesn't look great. It looks a little too plasticky, but with some modifications, this would look like one of those weird Fiji mermaids. Huh. And speaking of Fiji mermaids, they have a dead mermaid. I made one just like this on my channel years ago. How funny. Got a little angel or a demon, depending on how you see it. Little skeleton here and all these different guys. I also wanted to point out this because this looks too fun. Oh, this one's jaw is a little busted. This looks like they added some paint onto one of their previous. Some of these look really goofy, like, what in the world? Check that out. It's pretty fun. $20. for a little green skull. And the skeletal monkey. Let's see what we got over here. Just a bunch of other random stuff. All in the name of good Halloween fun. Ooh. Halloween fun. That monkey's gonna stick with me for a while. Why does it have a fuzzy tail? I'm very confused. But the rest of it is a skeleton. Did it get... Now I need to know, like, the logistics of this. Like, did it get burned and then they put it out right at that point? Or... I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. Oh! Mary Shelley. Well, I'm pretty sure her actual grave does not have Boris Karloff on it. I like the attempt. What do we got here? Anonymous. Mary Shelley again. Oh, and Edgar Allan Poe. I actually really like these. I like both of these a lot. How much is that? $35. I might have to get them. I love all the author stuff. Keep doing it, Michaels. Could we get Edgar Allan Poe? Could we get H.P. Lovecraft next year? Can we make that a thing? We're getting Robert Louis, I can't talk today, Stevenson this year, which is incredible. And we get the world's jankiest alien as well. So I think we need a redo on him. He's kind of fun, though, in a little quirky novelty way. Okay, now we have this collection. This is where the Mr. Hyde stuff will be. Speaking of Robert Louis Stevenson. Oh, and here is the man himself. Yeah. Edgar Allan Poe, who turns dead. A mermaid who turns dead. And Little Red Riding Hood that turns into the wolf. They're doing kind of the Grimm's fairy tales stuff, which is cool. I like all this. Very academic. Dark academic, if you will. Edgar Allan Poe, The Complete Tales and Poems. Oh, it's a book pillow. Oh, I actually like that too. That's nice. And then we have, okay, some signs. They have horror. It's one of the signs. Whoa, I'm all for that. Something Wicked This Way Comes, William Shakespeare. Going down the lot. Got another little canvas. Haunted Ballroom. Blobbity blobbity blue. Is this supposed to be like a treble clef or something? I'm not totally sure, but it kind of, you know, fits that spirit, if you will. Check all of this out. A lot of stuff, and they're not even done yet. They're still going. I also like these very spooky, what is that, a plate of some kind? And ooh, oh, it's a mirror, but it has a fabric on it. I like that. I like that. Always thinking outside the box, Michaels. And then more lenticulars that change. Sweet. There it is again. Hard to see with the camera, really. And then down here, some more stuff. This is an entire little cabinet of oddities. More ghosts. This reminds me of that Michael Jackson music video. I think actually the song is called Ghosts, which is pretty fun. Ooh, and the cobwebs on that are just exquisite. I like them. Lord and Lady. Even a little fountain. I think that's what that's supposed to be. You probably put a plant in there is my guess. And a castle. Heart. So you get a little of that purple in there, which isn't necessarily my cup of tea. I love the color purple, but not in this context. But it is a nice collection, and there is more to come. They even have some candles of various sorts, including a hot and a rib cage and all that fun stuff. And I'll end this section, at least, looking at this little middle area. Now, a lot of this we've seen before. Hey, that's what I just did. Nice. We have Chucky.
That is sick. Who comes this way? Well, we have been waiting for you.
I'm sure you have. Got the potion bottles that light up. Got a little girl on the piano. Nice, I love that song. Kind of the same books with a different skin. And then also this, oh, that is sick. I wish the base looked a little less plasticky, but overall that is a cool looking lamp with the skulls on it. That is sweet. How much is that? 70 bucks. You know, honestly, that's not too bad. That is not too shabby. Michaels, you did it again, you dirty, dirty dog. You know, I also want to point out the Halloween craft stuff because there's a lot of fun little things here, little books and frames, eyeballs even, and little bottles. I'm saying little a lot, aren't I? But it's true, a lot of this stuff is very small, but I really like it. And the papers, all that fun stuff. Stickers. Oh, look at those portraits. That is really cool. I love when they have the creativity here. Diamond art you can even get. And 3D diamond art kits, mystery diamond art kits. How fun is that? And I totally forgot to show you this.
What brings you to my favorite place?
That was kind of fun, honestly. It was worth the extra video clip. Thank you all so very much for watching this 1 hour video. Hey, I hope you have a super festive and frightful October. Happy Halloween, and remember, I post videos all year long, not just in October, so don't forget to subscribe if you love all things Halloween. Remember, for all things Halloween, this is Hauntformer.